Oh, again. Right. We are back again. This time for longer than 5 seconds. The Judas Mayhem movie, I can't believe it. Pulled me away yesterday and Judas me away from the movie. Unbelievable. Yeah, so we had new stuff. Are we testing it? I can't even remember. I don't think so. We were just we just slapped up donuts, I think, right? And then made it for selling. And now we've got all this to sort through. Alright, so let's take these, just bag these and get rid of them. Pawn them off in the morning. Oh damn, we've actually got way more than I thought we did. You're nearly full up on crystal, which means it's time to get this stuff moving. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100 bits altogether. And their crystal plan was... What was their crystal plan? It was meth. It was Viagra to thick haze. Viagra, motor oil, donut mouthwash. Just throw that onto the thing. Viagra, motor oil. Donut mouthwash. But this should give us a sizable income boost if we can actually afford all the bits and pieces. But let's get that sorted. I mean, the 100 bits of it, so it's literally going to take us like 5 trips here and there. First off, can we pawn anything off? We can pawn stuff off to them. Oh, you're still cooking. Okay, never mind, I'll come back later for you. Dump a K in here, so we can buy the ingredients. She's not on the street yet, is she? No. And we had 16 donuts just to buy in general, if I remember right, for upgrading this. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Let's start with the first ingredient. 16 of you. And first one was 100 Viagra. This is gonna add up very quick. But the sooner we get this stuff up, the sooner we won't be in poverty anymore. Oh, it was only 14. No, fine, whatever. Yeah, I can put that on here, I guess, for now. 30 seconds for that. I need to figure out what to do with that other building as well. I had a plan in my head yesterday, and it's completely gone now. I think it would be moving all of the product over. That way it would just be a grower in here. And what, then get one of the people to transport? Do I have enough for you? I do not have enough for you. I need more bags. Since I can run the meth stuff solo, that's no bother. I actually think that's the easiest, purely based on just how long it takes for things to happen. It's like 2 trips a day. And even without 2 trips a day, I'm like overflowing on stuff. This was a godsend though. This is so nice in comparison to doing it the way it was before. So after the Viagra, it was 100 motor oil. So let's go get the 100 motor oil. I wish I could like see what the employees offered. Damn, it's just 600 on its own. It's a crazy amount of money. I wish I could see what the employees did again, so I could like think in my head the best way to do it. Unless it's just like a best interest to just completely do everything in one building. Which there's nothing wrong with. I feel like it would just take a lot of your productivity away. It'd make things easier, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. Because it's not like you lose the old property. If you lost the old property as you moved, I feel like it would be a bit more easy to figure out how you're most productive. But you keep it all, so you kind of want to make sure everything works for you. But I feel like you would very, very quickly find yourself just absolutely overflowing with sheer amounts of goods. Like if you just turned this entire place into just tent hell. You would end up with so many plants. And then you need to go through like 400 million bits of ingredients. I know you can order them in bulk to places, but I don't know how big of a bulk you can get. And how the little transporter guy handles it all. She's already sold everything, so maybe it's a good idea to go hand that off to her once this one's done. Then we can start the next process with motor oil. Since our final product this time round is worth how much? It is a 160? 164. Which is pretty damn good, in my opinion. Is she out on the street? She is not. Right, we should be able to do the next batch. You know, I'm just gonna leave the methamphetamine production stuff for now. We're so heavy in product. I'd rather just do the product. And now it's more oil time. It's a minute anyway, might as well just go do it. I'm willing to wager that one of the updates they're gonna introduce is literally just how well you do a mini game. Because like, if you just like make a mess of things, it should lower the amount you get. I wager that'll be something that will make its way over. Like spill ingredient, well, less product. I wonder if he just like set the chemist a recipe and he just gets to work on it. What was next? It was the 100 donuts and then 100 mouthwash. Should probably buy before everything closes down for the night. It might actually be too soon. Especially if... Okay, no, they're still there, it's fine. That's what they say, 100 donuts. Which we only needed 98 because of the spare 2. And I suppose mouthwash will happen in the morning. Right, I will go take a look at that list, because I need to see it again. I honestly, I wish it was on the phone. Just as a info bit of kit. So, cleaner. We do not need a cleaner. Botanist sows seeds, waters the plants, applies additives, harvests the plants, and uses drying racks. We don't have any drying racks yet, but it's within our best interest to do so. I don't exactly know how the drying racks work either. Because if he's just gonna sort everything for us, we don't really need to care about any of the halogen grow lights, because he's managing it. If he's gonna water the plants and soil them, soil pourers and sprinklers mean nothing. But drying racks we don't get until Hustler 3. So we're away from that anyway. So we could just like saturate the place in pots. Give them God knows how many bits of soil. And then a mountain of seeds and just tell them to get to work. And by the end of it we might have like tons and tons and tons of plants. How many storage rails would that be though? It'd be a lot. But we can't do that until we have cash anyway. Oh, I've never seen the cruiser yet. I don't know if they can like come into your house. Because I'd really rather not go into the house and then just have them storm it as if it was like a police raid. So go back to your car. Right, so we've got 2 of these to do, and then we're in the last 2 ingredients. Which I should just probably do this way, because why would I wait? It's just drawn on me that this process is in 20s and this process is in 10s. So it's a monumental upgrade. Since there's no reason not to have the chemistry stuff where the math stuff where the chemists are. So maybe I could just slap all of the meth stuff in the bungalow and then fill both of the other places with just plants. That way the chemists can do the meth stuff and the mixing And we just have to run about juggling the dealers. I think I'll do that once we've sold all of this stuff, because that will give us our massive cash injection. And then just try and get cheap stuff out on the street just as often as possible. I was like, how much is it to buy off of? Like, you're 45 a piece, and the value I get off of you isn't even that good. In comparison to, which one was it? Yeah, the Jaffa runts. So I don't think anything that the bigger version gave me was as an immediate of a price jump without costing more. And the ingredients were just cheap too. Nah, 2's better. 74 was a lot. Yeah, the 2 ingredient one is better. I'm just gonna need to buy the 800 million jars again, or 800 million bags. Depends on if I want to manually sell them or not to get the most of the money. I think just pawning them off to the dealers for now. I don't have the next area, right? No, I need to be hustler to get into here, so I can get the next dealer. Like these 2 guys, I don't think it matters whether or not I have these people or not. And the last ingredient we needed to get was the 100 mouthwashes. And then once all of that's done, it's back to moving this stuff to the out to the real world. Move all the meth stuff to the bungalow. Buy a bunch of the plant stuff. And buy a botanist. Okay, right. $100 mouthwash. And then start moving things. I highly doubt those pots are space effect, but space effective. They're probably meant to be there just to make it so that if you wanted to make use of all the new stuff for growing, you'd have to swap away from having like 800 tents, as well as it being like just cheaper upscale. So we end up might getting rid of the tents just for the consistency. Here's one of the nice caveats is you get the stuff back this way, which means you can recycle it for profit. Okay, right. Well that does its thing. Start moving stuff back and forward. Oh, you're out of ingredients anyway. I wonder how close I am to unlocking the next ingredient anyway. Oh, these just double up. Nice, that's kind of convenient. That gives us room for shelves. Pink fuel, it was pink fuel, right? Yeah. Buy some jars. And a shit ton of bags. 8 jars. Oh god, now I need to remember, I put 6 in the first jar. Okay, right, so 20 spare. Whatever. That's just a case of waiting on this low one. Okay, hand over the goods. And now we list ourselves as holding for 180 a piece. Since kinda I kinda wanna just be the one selling this to get most of the money back. No 20%. And then clean all these places up for now. I think I can buy shelves from that guy, right? The heck is that? Because I might as well pay in cash so I'm not going through the painful bit of running out of storing money. So I think I want to slap 2, maybe 3 shelves in the meth part. One for ingredients and the other for product, potentially. Unless I put them in the kitchen. Because there's going to need to be a huge bit for storing ingredients. But if I only have 2 mixing stations, maybe 3, I suppose that leaves a lot of space. God, there's so many cans. How much money does Benji have on him anyway? Hand over the funds. 400, yeah, sure. Respectable amount of money. No more offers though. No one wants to buy. I suppose the dealers still have like all my customers. Which is something I should probably... Yeah, immediately. What do we use first? Nice. It's a nice bit of money, just for free. Hey, that place has got the police, so I'll come back there after doing this one. Of course they're not here yet. Come on, hurry up, Ming. I'm running out of time. Okay, so... Transport items between stations. So I actually need to have one of these guys just so they move from the chemistry stations to the ovens to the mixing stations. At least that's my understanding of it. So did you buy... You don't sell shelves. That's cringe. Right, so whatever. I'll buy 5 pots. He should be watering the plants for me. He'll soil the pots for me, but I need to buy the soil for it. I don't need to care about these because these just make it grow slightly faster. Or do they? No, I think I need these if I go with pots. I don't think I'll have a choice, but I think that's cheaper overall than the other one, maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, I'll deal with that problem later. And I got stuck on something. Come on. It's her there. If she goes right, it's her. Actually, no, because that's the mean spot anyway. Oh, you get massive amounts of money if it's a curfew bonus. Right, that's good to know. I reach you from here. Okay, yeah, so selling after curfew, based for extra money. And once again, they're only buying like one per piece. No one's like asking for 8 bits. $255, holy. But we should have like 100% leveled up from all of this. No, 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 don't you dare. So, if I slap these down like one here. I'd have to do that. At least they sort of go into each other. I suppose that might be the caveat that the tents don't have, is they can't share like a wall. Of course, I don't have any room to move the stupid fucking TV. Whatever. Just go there. Perfect amount of space as well. So those should all be like workable now. So I'd need a small shelf here for what, soil, I guess. Soil and seeds. And then another for storing the actual product. I assume the botanist will store it. There's no way they shouldn't just like leave it. Like if they cut it, that has to go somewhere. Alright, so how much did we make today? That's a big amount of XP. So it's just one new ingredient this time. But hopefully with the moment the rest of the stuff sells, we should be really, really comfy. Right, so since I need a shelf, I'm just gonna buy it from this guy anyway. Just a small one. It's just gonna hold soil. So 2 parts soil, 2 parts seeds. I don't know how many seeds I can place down in one go. I think my best was based off of the sour product, right? Green crack. So I can only order 9. That's annoying. Right, so I'll order 5. I'll pay off his debt. How much are you wanting? 230? Easy, easy deal. Pay you off. Oh, you loser! Now he tells me we can do bulk orders. Alright, whatever. So 5 soil. I don't care about making things grow faster. I just kinda want to have a proof of concept. So once all the supplies are in this building, I will buy a botanist just to see what he does. If he operates the way I hope he does, then we'll look into the next stage, which is moving it all to... moving it all to the bungalow for, like, mass processing. Because the thing is, each building would need to make at least 300 per day worth of product to justify the ownership of the botanist. Actually, it might be 400 or 500. Just to justify the price of buying the employees. You're not here yet. And you're not here yet either. I really want that person to hurry up. Suppose I should also run a laundering. Let's do 500 again. Come on, Peter file. And last one. Nice big influx of cash right there. I need to get rid of some of that junk in the motel. Because we have like oodles of crap. End up buying like 14 shelves. And just completely saturate this place in shelving. Lovely. Can fit 3 in the back. Even though I really probably don't need 3 in the back. I'll just put it there for now, because we want product on this side, finished product on that side, or ingredients on the left, product on the right. Oh, you want 2. Or when someone wants to buy slightly in bulk. Need to buy a shit ton of meth stuff too. I might actually do that now. Where are you? Can you give me 5 pseudo? No. 7 pseudo, because that gives us a nice 5 per each station ratio. Which means I need to buy 7 acid and 7 phosphorus next time I go to... Next time I go to them. Anybody paying on ass load? 220, yeah, sure. Is he gonna be there? Oh, no, they are here. Nice, they're early. This person, however, is not here yet. Come on. No, there's actually an agent right there. Is it you? Yeah, it's you. He's right beside the warehouse, so that's useful. Oh, actually, yeah, because I ordered, I should pay off her debt. That is another thing that I should do. Okay, let's get an employee. I need a botanist. You'll have to provide a bed for them. Oh, you... That's cringe. I need 7 of you. 7 of you. So now I'm down a bed. Where do I get a bed? Or can I not assign them to the motel? Or is it simply because it's not got a bed in it? There's no way that comes from the hardware store. I wonder if I've screwed myself over quite badly by destroying that bed. I did destroy it, right? I didn't put it in a shelf somewhere. Was there even a bed in the bungalow? I might actually just be starting to think that you might not be able to assign them to the motel. Because I don't think there's a bed in here anyway. Unless it's like hiding somewhere. Yeah, there's no bed in here. How can I assign them here if there's no bed? So the motel is literally just a crash. At least I didn't actually do any of the planting. It means I now need to move everything over from here to there, and then saturate this place in pots instead. It's quite frustrating, but it is what it is. The growing pains of learning a system. So I need to move you, you. I'd really rather not move you because this thing's a fucking pain, but unless I have an alternative, there's not really much point. I do want to maintain that bungalow as the mixing place, though. The downside is that I now need to find where to get a bed anyway, because this place doesn't have a bed. This is not very space efficient, but whatever. Maybe I should put packaging in here. And then have multiple mixing stations. Because I can fit another one there, right? Like 100% I can fit 3 up against this wall. And the packaging process is not a long one. A small shelf here full of jars and bags. Large shelf here for products. And another large here and here for ingredients. Or maybe even a large in there and then have 3 shelves for ingredients. I need a bed though. I need to find where I can buy a bed. You're product hunting, aren't you? One for 235, yeah, sure, that sounds good. One for 220, sure, that seems good. I think that's where I go to those, like, boutiques. Or the pawn shop, maybe? Where's the guy? He's not even here. Who's the pawn shop worker? I'll come back later. I know there's the other shop somewhere beside the real estate agent, the boutique guy. I might as well actually see what the next money objective is too, now that I think about it. Right, so what do you sell? You do not sell beds. The next property is 25,000 and it's the barn. I don't even know where that is. It says I can fit 10 people in it. Is there any other, like, shops? Oh, you're a hardware store. Oh, you do sell beds. I hope I don't need to, like, if I have, like, a transporter or something like that, that they would also require a bed. Because then I have no idea where these people are gonna sleep. They're gonna be they're sharing a bed, as far as I care. Is it in the construction site? Yes, it is in the construction site. To be honest, playing this makes me wonder how the next GTA is gonna handle this, because they're definitely gonna have something of like something similar. Yeah, sure. Just let me get the supply. I'm gonna put a bed in here to see if it lets me choose it as an option. Since I really want to know if I could just slap a grower in there and just make him do his business. Honestly, the jars feel so worthless. Nobody ever buys anything of high enough volume to justify a jar. I don't know if it's because I'm pricing it too high, but I'd rather make the money. Especially since I don't know what price the dealers sell at. And they pay in like sporadics anyway. It's like I'm charging 180 or something for it, and they're willingly paying up to 225 per single. But at least it's making like an insane amount of money. And we've still got like 60 odd left. But those will probably end up going to the dealers. It's 3 p.m. Yeah, I wanted to keep that there because I wanted to see if they could store the plant leaves there on their own basis. You can just sit in there temporarily. Unless I just go and buy another bed and just slap it in that bungalow anyway, Because I'm gonna need something to sleep on too. Is there anything else in here I can move over? I can move over the bags. And I can move over that. Oh yeah, shit, I said I wanted to buy a small shelf for you. For bags and jars. I think I can... No, there's one in there I can just take over. What time is it? Nearly 6, so that place is just about to open. Just toss these things in here for now. So that allows me just to pick this up, throw it over in here. Two for 430, that's 215 a piece. Sure. He's right here anyway. At least he will be when he hurries up. Right, now let's see if I can buy a botanist and send it to the motel since there's a bed there. If not, I will just have to haul everything over to the sweatshop. Don't know why, coming in here makes me lag a bit. Yeah. 1,000 sign-in fee and the wage will be 200 a piece. Clipboard. What's the jar stack? Is it 10? I'll just deal in jars for now since it's cost effective. Okay, it's maybe 20. So I'll buy another 20 jars. This is gonna be the hard part, is that I'm gonna need to try and move all of this stuff over in curfew. With 2 inventory slots to do it. Because I want to get this guy set up before I go to sleep and essentially pay him a fucking wage. There's my guy there. How nice. Lines up nice and perfectly. Is there anything else I could just store, just for the temporary time being? You and you and you. Right. Should be able to move all the rest. 460. Sure. In front of the motel, even better. You might even be there by the time I finish picking stuff up. Just give me my halogens. I need you back. Shelf. Shelf. There you are. Quick delivery bonus and the no, just a curfew bonus. 96 is still sizable free money. I could probably slap 2 more pots there. I might slap his bed in this corner. It's not like I can do anything with these grow tents at the moment anyway. You. How do I assign you? See. Pot tent destination. Is that the product shelf? I'm assuming. I mean, it's always going to be green crack. Why is this one still highlighted? Okay, so now all of them have their allocated places. I don't think I give a crap about these, but I might as well allocate them. So you can thingy with them. How fast will this fill up, I wonder? So supply-wise, will he need a watering can? Surely not, right? It's just soil and seed. Can I sleep in his bed? No, I can't. We'll draw her daily wage from this briefcase. Oh, fucking hell, man. I guess she'll just stand outside until she gets it. But now she should get to work. We'll see if that shelf ends up overflowing. Level up time. Peddler 5. Battery and full spectrum grow light. Although this means nothing to me because I don't care about having things grow faster. I just need to sort the storage panes. So I need to get a chemist in here who I hope can manage 1, 2, 3, 4 in 2 mixing stations. Because they can manage 8 pots, right? So surely this thing can manage up to 8 machines. Unless I have a dedicated one for each. That's its own problem. What I might do is store the basic stuff in the motel as like a, if all else fails. Because they should be doing all of this stuff for me. Ideally, anyway, they should be doing all of it for me. So you're my all else fail shelf. And what's the next plan? I'm gonna need more seeds. He literally just pulls out the whole shabam, holy moly. Table and all. And I can just buy as many as I need. Holy, right, so let's get our money's worth out of this dealer and oh right, okay, how many does this stack up to? 1,600 worth of plant. That's nice though, because that means I don't have to deal with the stupid dead drops. If I just buy it, I get it instantly. Oh wait, I never thought this through. Okay, now I need to buy an ass load of soil. As many soil as I can hold, really. Although these only go up to 10s. I might have overbought. That's whatever. Too far A for 1. Sure. That frees up an inventory spot. First employee though, that's pretty good. Can Kyle hurry up? Come on, dude. I've got 4 other shipments to make. Yeah, once we run out of bag stuff, or once it drops down to like maybe 5, I think I'm just going to hand it off to one of the dealers. That way we can change the way we handle business. Because I think it'll be better for us to sell, but once we've automated every mean of production, and that's gonna take me like a good while to figure out, in all honesty. He's in the construction site. What's going on in there? What was in there? Skateboard. I can take that out. How is he handling things? Why have you stopped? I pay you 200 a day and it doesn't even do anything. I allocated you the tents. Why are you not doing anything with them? You're not out of soil. You're maxed on soil. Do you actually use the soil that I give you? Did he use any of the seats? Yes, he did. He did use the seats. So why isn't he using the tents? Can he only use the pots or something? I don't get it. Oh, did I not assign her to it? I go get to work. This is gonna be a race against the time. We better just flat out be there. Nice, okay, right, you're right here. Where's the other one? Over here. I wonder if you could literally like stun lock yourself out of the game if you assigned too many people to beds. Ah, the fuck? Oh, no, he's not getting away with that. Come here. I know where you're going. Get in there. Sleep for all eternity. Okay, right, at least he's gone through all of that. I swear to God, if he needs a pair of fucking trimmers to cut the stuff. I think now I need to invest in better protective gear. I think the bat, as funny as it is, I don't think it's that good. I can meet you whenever. I wonder how much any of the actual weapons cost. As well. So, going for some weaponry. Ranged. Hustler level 3, so I can't buy any yet. I see a stun gun there. How do I... What comes under the stun gun? How much does ammo cost for the guns? Quite expensive, actually. So there's nothing I need from you. Because I already have my chemistry stuff in lab oven. And they're going to be doing my mixing, so this shit doesn't even matter. The drying rack is something I'll need to care about. But I think that's the botanist's job. So now I think I buy a chemist. Uses chemistry stations, uses lab ovens, uses cauldrons, and uses mixing stations. I need a chemist. And I need them at the bungalow. $1,600 signing fee. Yuck. So now I need to make at least 500 per day to stay afloat. I assume that must come... Yeah, it comes out of cash. Or else they just refuse to work. But that shouldn't be that bad. Sup, dude. Oh my god, you only managed 4. Alright, whatever. Take this beds. Take this station. Take this station. Nah, I don't want them working on 2. You can just use 1. I'm more interested in making you do this. Let's contain at least as many products for starting destination. Ah, that's kinda cringe. So am I gonna be the one doing most of the mixing? No, I don't want that to be your destination. I want this to be your destination. But you don't source ingredients from anywhere. That's the problem. Which one did I have them assigned to? I had them assigned to this one, so... Recipe, liquid math, destination was here. Your destination goes... Ah, boy. I need another shelf. So in other words, yeah, your destination is here. Your destination is here. So I need to buy one of the thingy people to actually move this stuff into here. I also need to buy another shelf. God, this is like frustratingly complex logistics. You're just gonna aggro onto me immediately, aren't you? You loser. Because how are you meant to like grow and scale? Because if I'm meant to like slot in like an absolute truckload of ingredients, I suppose I just have to test it and see. Oh, God. Oh, he's got a taser. What's up, Cranky Frank? Are they like off my back yet? Alright. I think I no longer hold. I think now I pawn it off to Benji. You handle this stuff. I've got to handle management now. I'm no longer a frontline worker. You're angry because you're probably not getting paid. No, you're still okay. Oh, because I must have just slapped in a shit ton. Right. Oh my god, I'm gonna like hamstring on space so hard. I'm just gonna go buy like a shit ton of shelves. I actually can't do it. I need to buy like a shit ton of shelves. Just give me 4 shelves. Literally just like for backup cases. I just need to like slot stuff in here. Since it's like, I can't give the chemist a recipe, which I don't understand how he's meant to mix then. Because if I'm there, I might as well be doing it anyway. If I can't tell him the recipe. Oh, that. Oh, no, that annoys me. So your destination can go here. Your destination can go there. And then that saves 2 bits for ingredients. Allowing the naked crystal to go straight to here. And then I'll need another shelf. Packaged goods. And 2 more shelves for fucking imported product. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna like... I'm gonna like lose my brain trying to do logistics efficiently. My OCD is actually just gonna go on to like hyperdrive and burn a hole right through what's left of my brain. Am I after the weekly limit? I am after the weekly limit. I will make a 2,000 deposit. Because I want to see what it's like buying the ingredients in bulk to a location, since I swear that was a doable thing. There's no way in hell I need to give the distributor a bed, right? It feels really weird. I would need to get like a second chemist though. Okay, maybe buying 2 isn't really worth it, but once we scale up more into it, it might be a bit better. Right, so how did this work? We order a delivery from... Wait, I can order from Oscar? Why can I... Wait, the RV? The RV's like a fucking smoking wreck. You tell me that that RV is serviceable. Nah, I refuse to believe that. But the fact I can order from him is crazy. 200 delivery fee though is kind of wild. Is that the same for the other ones as well? 200 delivery fee. Fucking hell, man. You could just buy truckloads of horse semen. What you do with all that? And none of your business is what? Right, so he's growing green crack, which we need bananas and Viagra for. So if I buy... It's fucking... My brain's like turned off. Banana, Viagra. So 100 banana, 100 Viagra. That'll come out of the credit card. Order total is 800. And I'll want that to go to the bungalow. Where the fuck even is the loading dock? It'll take 6 hours to arrive. Because then I need to get one of the handlers to do moving it from a loading dock to somewhere. Man, they're nearly full already. I'm a dumbass. I should have just took it from there. Let's empty that place out. So yeah, that order might be useful in the future. So it's like I just order stuff to a place and they just produce results. Because I'd already have the guys in place making things. So maybe then once we get the next location, things specialize a bit more, maybe? Because the barn says it could hold 10 people. So you're slamming folk in there. Because I don't want him working yet until he's got stuff that he can do. Even then, like 100 ingredients there isn't much in there, but I suppose I've got 2 ingredient shelves for him to work with. Where is the load? Ah, so this is the loading bay. So where's the loading bay for the sweatshop? Does it have one? Maybe it doesn't have a loading bay. No, it does. The motel room apparently has one too. But I'm not paying 200 to find out what it is. I'll keep you stocked. You lowing on anything? No, you're doing quite fine, really. Absolute ass load of bags, though. This will probably, like, nuke the performance. Maybe that's the only reason they have that other guy there, is to make sure that you don't melt from just all this crap across the floors. Benji, you sold everything. No, you've still got 49 to sell. Has he sold? Oh, he has no customers. I'm an idiot. Of course he's not sold anything. Like, I feel like I'm back playing Tekkit, trying to figure out the best way to automate everything without paying out my ass for it. So those ingredients should land. I've got 60 meth, but what do I do with the meth? It gets hit with 60 Viagra. 60 motor oil. I can go buy the Viagra directly. Slap it into the mixers or onto the ingredient shelf and hope that it does his work. Even though I don't think he will. Oh my god, no. Let me buy from you. I'm gonna have to, like, buy another bed. I've got a gut feeling. So I might just bite the bullet, buy the bed and buy that handler guy and just see if they can do the full process. Shops haven't shut yet, I don't think. At least I hope they haven't, or I'm gonna be really sad. I see his bald head still there, he's still open. One bed, please. 7 PM, so now we've got to go buy that one last guy. And send him to the bungalow. And then hope that we've got all the necessary bits. Handler. Bungalow. Oh, that's expensive. That's super expensive, man. We've lost all of our money, but we now have 3 employees. 5, technically, if you count the dealers. They're more like partnerships. Gas mark. Okay, nice. We've got our kit. You can just, yeah, they can sleep toe to toe. Let's get your beds. So what stations do I assign you? Assign you a packaging station. Route to and from. Oh, this is gonna be. So what? I assign you and take you to here. So I can only have like one type of ingredient per place. And then I say I want you to also go here. And then I want you to go here. I'll slap the fucking jars in here, because why not? Take out all of my all the bananas. And all of the Viagra. And now if I slap money. Yeah, I think having maybe having 2 things happen in the same place is really bad, actually. I think I literally have to take this incredibly linearly. So every chemist can operate. How many things can you operate? Yeah, so for every chemist, 1 chemistry set, 1 oven, 2 mixers. So for now, I want you to take from here, place in there, take from here, place in there. And that way, you'll now have something else to do. How many routes can I assign you? 5 total routes. But you can have up to 5 packaging stations. You know, that's fine. I'll just come back. I'll see what they end up with in the morning. And I have to haul ass back to the motel. So yeah, okay, so it's linear. It's incredibly linear. That's what we need to work around now. But knowing the manager metrics means we can at least, she's nearly full already. We can at least make sure that things go correctly. They've already got nothing to do, which I find hard to believe. Why? Why are you not? Are you just refusing to work or something? You've done like a half job. Good, that's better. Wait, sexy Urkel? Is that what I'm meant to be making? I bought the tier 2 ingredient, didn't I? I did. I'm a fool. Didn't I buy that for the meth? Or have I just botched up my entire process here? Oh my god, I've botched up everything. Yeah, I've botched this shit up. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Stop! Stop! I don't know which one's which. Yeah, it's too late. Just package the stuff that you're making. I'll deal with the end result of it. And I'll change the routes. Pawn these off to what's her name. Ay, ay, ay. I'll also need to figure out what the yield index is. Like, per day, 3 pots with consistent treatment will produce X amount of whatever. Yo, you made bank off of that. Holy crap. How many have you got left? Still got a ton left. Yeah, I'm gonna be like sitting planning this out in my head going forwards. I can't send anybody to the sweatshop, so just having the botanist there and running back and forward with the plants is a bit of a no-brainer, I think, personally. still produce so much. Like, they're doing incredibly well. I'm gonna end up needing to buy, like, more seeds and soil at this point. I might just order a dead drop for them. Yeah, botanist, great idea. They just seem to be generating tons of value. But these two frickin' slackers over here are gonna cause me the greatest headache possible. Because there's no way that you can fully automate the procedure. Unless I do it, I don't want to say non-linearly, but like, say I put one machine here and then say take ingredient from here, put it in here, and then the next ingredient in here and put it in here. That way it does 2 rounds of automated infusion. Okay, yeah, he's made a lot. Are you out on the map? No, you're not. You're go nuts. Ah, right, you're not on the map because you don't have any customers. Hee hee. My brain strikes again. Now she's gonna go make money. With the bad product, which is quite sad, really. So... think. Use my brain and think. I still need this stuff going to here. But you need... You're the one that needs the Viagra. And this is the one that needs the bananas. But you're not moving... Oh no, you... What did you just put there? Did you just put a banana there? No. I feel like I'm being dumb, and I don't really know why. I need you to take from here to here. I need the Viagra from here to here. I need the wheat from here to here. I need the bananas from there to there. But the thing is that So maybe that's what I should do. This is only a medium, but the reality is that I'm going to end up producing the same amount. So if I send you here, that way you can take from this one shelf and send it straight to packaging. But then he doesn't fucking take the jars. Why does it have to be 5? Why can't it be 6? That's so frustrating. So I'd have to top them up every single time. So I'd need to have 2 of these guys to effectively handle packaging and movement of upgrade goods. Because I can't have 2 ingredients go in the same place because then they won't produce the same stuff. Oh my god, this is gonna like melt my brain. No, it's fine. As long as they're producing things, for now, it's fine. I'll deal with the problems that comes with it later. I might even off stream like sit with a little semantic net up. like a freaking idiot to maximize this. Maybe once we hit the next product, I'll take some more initiative. I'm like overflowing though with like actual plants, so I think I'm gonna take her wages. You're doing a good job. You're actually doing too good of a job. Should be able to fill those up and then leave her be. I think I'm gonna leave it there though, because I'm literally gonna need to like beat my head against the wall until I have a nice working formula. Benji, how much money you got for me? 1,000. Nice. Like, money production is ramping up, but my god. My brain power is going down. Right. So I think I'm gonna save it and end it there. And then make my brain do some work till we get a nice formula going. Actually, no, I need to do one last thing. I need to see how many employees that I can buy and send to the bungalow. Because I will need to buy another handler. So it can still fit more in the bungalow. It can still fit another. And it's just a case of doing the process. Because ordering, I don't see a value in ordering goods yet, because I don't think they can effectively handle any orders. But we'll see. Right, so I'm going to end it there. Alright. Adios, folk.